So, I just got done watching Power Rangers, and I went to this movie expecting the worst because the trailers did not show anything good. I really did not like the trailers, and I thought the casting was kind of weird because of Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa, and the fact that Goldar is just gold and not even anything. So, I went to the movie expecting very little, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. And the main thing I really liked about this was the characters. All the Power Rangers were relatable and likable. I personally didn't like one, but just because of her character was dark, moody, and that was actually Trini. And yeah, I just didn't like her character till I guess the middle of the movie. So I didn't like her for a good bit, but overall, all the characters were pretty good. My favorite characters were Billy and Zach. Why Billy and Zach? Well, Billy actually starts off pretty nerdy and scared of just being, just he's just the geeky kid. Um, and I actually related to him, and I liked his character. He did kind of have annoying bits, but they actually grew on you, so I liked that quite a bit about Billy. Uh, Zach, I liked his character just because he was so odd and crazy. In fact, he even calls himself crazy, like, I think twice in the movie. I know he does it at least once in the van, but he might have done it a couple other times. But I actually like his character quite a bit, but he did kind of get weird at times. But yeah, um, then after that would be Jason. He like if I'm gonna go by acting, his character like he did a damn good job at this with his character. I was highly surprised. In fact, at times I swear, he actually looks like Jason in this movie looks a lot like Chris Pine, and it's very startling to me that this is not Chris Pine because he acts really good for someone who's probably just getting into acting. So, I props to you. Uh, then there's Kimberly, who she was a good character. It's just I don't. There's nothing I could really say about her. She was pretty generic, except for her. Like the way she actually got in trouble was very odd for a PG-13 movie because it's basically revenge porn. Is it like that's why she's there, and it was odd, just odd. But it actually did give more life to the characters, so I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just an odd choice of reason to be in the detention with everyone else because revenge porn. Yeah. Then everyone was in there for something. So Jason was in there for kidnapping a cow or something, and then wrecking a car into another car and stuff. Yeah, it's weird. In fact, this is like the first scene, and there involves a bull masturbation joke, which is also very weird for a PG-13 movie, and awkward too. Very awkward. But none of that really detracted from the movie. In fact, it added to the movie, even if it was very strange parts that were a little bit awkward to show to kids. Probably. Well, nothing actually visually happened because it's all off-screen mentions. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Visuals. Uh. Oh wait, no, wait. I gotta talk about Rita Repulsa. Oh, um, she is so bad in this. But not like so bad that she's like just bad. She's actually so bad that she's good. But oh my god, it's so hard to explain her character. Like way her character acts is character acts like the original Rita Repulsa from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Over the top, just silly, just crap that she says. It's just so over the top. And her, like she doesn't fit with this movie at all, and it's so awkward. In fact, you laugh a couple times. I actually laughed a couple times. Like when she said, "Make my monster grow." Like I could not. Oh my god. Man, that scene made me crack up like too much. But yeah, it's just she was awkward because that character does not seem to be written for this. It was written for the original, and uh, whoever wrote that, like her character is very bad. But Elizabeth Banks did act out her character very well. It's not that her character was acted poorly; it's the fact that her character was written poorly, written into the story very poorly. Is what the problem with her is, because it's like two writers. One wrote this dark, gritty Power Ranger story, and then it was like, wait, we need a villain, and then they just had this random guy who was watching the original Power Rangers. And was like, oh crap, throw in Rita Repulsa from the original straight in, and it's her. It was weird. You're gonna hear weird a lot, I guess. So, all right. Now let's go ahead and talk about music. I'm gonna skip Zordon and stuff because you already know they're probably like exactly how you expect them, and they are. All right, music. I liked most of the soundtracks except for one or two. The one I really did not like was the one they used from the trailer, the Lil Wayne song. It was dreadful, especially where they put it. But there was one amazing track when they had the Zords. They actually played a remix of Go-Go Power Rangers. It was actually really good. I actually liked that part, even though it was really cheesy, but I really enjoyed that bit. And let's go ahead and talk about visuals. The visuals were actually okay. They were just okay. They were not even like they're not over the top and good. They're just like average. In fact, the fighting was dreadful in this. Like anytime they were in a costume, the fight was bad. Like by default, it got much worse, and that's bad. Like that's like the the last quarter of the movie is mostly them in a suit fighting against Rita Repulsa and Goldar and their rock golems. Whatever. Yeah. But yeah, like the action scenes were actually kind of terrible. The Zords were okay designed, except for the Mega Zord, which was a bad Pacific Rim ripoff thing, and it was awful. But it wasn't so awful that it degrades from the movie. It's just, well, it does degrade from the movie, but it doesn't like lower it to shit tier. It's just like, maybe they will improve that eventually, because that does not look very good, just the design wise. Like, but graphically it was nice. It's just designed very poorly and very odd choices for the fight to go. All right, I gotta say this little nitpick. It's not even a little nitpick. It's a big nitpick for me. There's a character who drowns in this movie, and this is a major plot point. And they, like none of the other four Rangers, it was a Power Ranger who drowned. None of the other four Rangers seem to understand the concept about CPR, and they just like 1 minute after he drowns, he's dead, like automatically. Not even gonna try CPR. He's automatically dead. I was like, really? Like he's only been in the water for a minute. You know you can CPR. Use CPR. It's nice. Whatever. I hate that scene. It bugged the hell out of me. And there was also awkward product placements in this with Krispy Kreme. And, yeah, like, that was very strange and weird. But not terrible. It was just kind of strange. Like, Demolition Man, Taco Bell strange. Alright, so let's go and wrap this up. What did I think about the movie? I liked it, but not that much. It gets a solid 7.5, bordering on 8 out of 10. Uh, there's a lot of small problems towards the last quarter of the movie, like I said, where it just kind of goes from a good movie to a not so good movie. Here, well, it goes eh. Yeah. But yeah, 7.5 is probably, I'm not gonna say generous. It's just like I just couldn't bring myself to give it an 8. But I could see that Power Ranger fans might give it an 8, but there's a lot of things I did not like about it. So that's why I'm gonna stick with a 7.5. And I do recommend watching this though. It is not a bad movie. A 7.5 is not a bad score. It's just good. That's it. Flat out good. Well, technically, it's a little bit above good because it's 7.5, but it's still good. So I recommend checking it out if you are a Power Rangers fan, and if you like teen drama, it's okay up to a point, like chronicle wise, but then the fighting just dissolves in the garbage. But yeah, I do enjoy the movie. I do recommend it, even if my score is lower than what you might expect. Yeah, because I'm actually trying to revamp my review scores, so it's a work in progress. So sue me. Well, don't sue me. That'd be bad. All right. Well, I'm also sick, so if I took too long, it's because of that. All right. If you like my video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, hit that dislike button and let me know in the comments below what you hated about it. And also, if you liked it and you want to tell me about Power Rangers, like who your favorite character in the movie was, who your favorite character in the TV show was, let me know. And don't say Tommy because that's a cop out answer. That's a cheap thing to do. Even I like Tommy. I'm looking at you. Oh, and Tommy was in the movie, by the way. He's at the end. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Peace out.